How do you manage fantasy football roster space for waivers? Imagine your fantasy football team as a busy airport runway. You need to keep some open space for incoming flights, which are your waiver wire pickups. Managing roster space well can make or break your season. First, understand your league's waiver rules. Some leagues use a free agent acquisition budget, which is a set amount of money to bid on players each week. Others use a waiver priority system, where teams have a set order that resets after each claim. Knowing this helps you decide how many roster spots to keep open and how aggressive to be with claims. Keep your bench flexible. Don't fill it with players who have little chance to contribute. Leave some spots open or fill them with players who have potential or are backups to your starters. This way, you can drop low-value players quickly when a good waiver target appears. Use streaming and short-term holds. For example, if a star running back is questionable, hold his backup on your bench for a few days. If the starter plays, drop the backup before the next game. This saves roster space and keeps your options open. Drop less valuable positions like kicker and defense or special teams when needed. These positions often have more variability and less impact on your weekly score. You can drop and add them frequently, especially if your league allows immediate drops after games. Stay alert to injury reports and player trends. When a starter gets hurt, their backup often becomes a hot waiver wire target. Having open roster space or a bench spot ready allows you to claim these players fast. Also, watch for players trending upward in ownership or performance. If they look promising, be ready to add them. If your league has injured reserve spots, use them to stash injured players. This frees up regular roster spots for other players without dropping anyone. Be strategic with your waiver claims. Don't waste your high-priority claims or large-budget bids on players who won't make a big difference. Save your resources for players who can really boost your team. Sometimes waiting a week to see how a player's situation develops is smarter than claiming immediately. Plan ahead for matchups. For streaming positions like defense or kicker, drop them after their game if you don't plan to use them again soon. This creates space for skill position players and allows you to pick better options each week. Combining these tactics, understanding your waiver rules, keeping flexible bench spots, using streaming, monitoring injuries, and being strategic with claims, will help you manage your roster space effectively. This approach allows you to jump on waiver wire opportunities as they come and keep your team competitive all season long.